Hello everyone, welcome back. Please comment, subscribe, folks, comment, subscribe, like the videos. Also share the videos. I want to thank everyone that does like, watch, and share my videos. You folks are the absolute best. Listen folks, there's a link tree down below. Has the links to all my social media platforms. Please go down there, follow me across all my social media platforms and talk to me because I'll talk back. Also down there as well as links to all of my YouTube pages. Please go down there, subscribe to all my YouTube pages and turn your notifications so when I post content, you folks will be in the know. Listen, folks, Friday at 7 p.m. Eastern, okay? Friday at 7 p.m. Eastern, we'll be talking Jets. We'll be doing a live radio show. I'll be taking live callers right here on this channel. Call in. I love going back and forth with you folks about this football team. So with that said and done and put to the side, I've come to talk to you folks today about the New York Jets taking a brutal loss to the Jacksonville Jaguars on Thursday night primetime TV, 19-3. 19-3, the Jets take a loss with so many things on the line, our playoff hopes and dreams, all of it. And this was a tough game to watch. Salute to all the savages that joined me. We watched it together, had a live game reaction. Doing this directly after the game, and I'm still hurting, man. I'm not going to lie to you. I'm not going to lie to you. It was crazy because the game started off so well for the Jets. Defensively, we come out on the first drive. Quentin Williams gets a big sack, strip fumble on Trevor Lawrence, and the Jets get the ball at the Jags 16. And we're like, yes. We're getting it going. We're in business early. Everything is looking good for us, okay? Little did we know. Zach Wilson comes out. The Jets offense, we're ready to go. We're thinking short field will get a score. Zach Wilson comes out. He runs for 1 yard. We hand the ball off to Bam Knight. He runs for 4 yards. The next play, Zach Wilson gets sacked. That's negative 8 yards. And the New York Jets kick a field goal, 3-0. The New York Jets' offensive line today was atrocious. It was atrocious. And what was crazy about it was the Jags didn't even have like their top defensive lineman in there. No. They were missing Walker. They were missing, Fadukasi. Our offensive line couldn't handle nothing. Nothing. They should be embarrassed. Lakin Tomlinson should be embarrassed. George Fant should be embarrassed. He was terrible. Penalty after penalty from him on the day. Holding, false starts. He's getting beat. Unbelievable. But the Jets will struggle offensively today mightily. Mightily. The Jaguars came back offensively and just rolled on the day. That sack that we got on Trevor Lawrence early, Quentin Williams, that was the only sack we had on the day. We couldn't get to this guy. Mind you, the Jags offensive line was banged up too. They were missing some guys as well. Brandon Sheriff got hurt during this game. We couldn't get to Trevor Lawrence. He did whatever he wanted to do out there. We were very bend but don't break. They would march up and down the field, and the only thing that we could do for a minute was hold them from scoring touchdowns. Now, they got a field goal on their drive. They did end up scoring a touchdown. Trevor Lawrence actually ran it in. Listen, Trevor Lawrence on the day was 20 of 31, 229 yards throwing the ball. He had a rushing touchdown. He had 7 rushes for 51 yards in this game. He was only sacked once. And this was after we said, oh, they got a banged-up offensive line. We're going to have a feast. We didn't have nothing. It was famine. It was famine. We didn't eat nothing, dog. Nothing. We couldn't stop him. Couldn't stop Etienne as well. He was running around too. 22 carries for 83 yards. They had 147 yards rushing on us total. Then you got Evan Ingram doing his thing as well. 7 catches, 113 yards. Evan Ingram's all over the place in this game. He had a screen that went for 22 yards. He's just running through tacklers. Nobody could bring him down. It didn't matter who was covering him. He cooked Sauce in this game. He cooked Reed. He was cooking anybody that he wanted to. Jets offense just continued to struggle. At one point, the Jags are up 10, and Zach Wilson was so erratic and inaccurate in his game, it was ridiculous. His ball placement was all over the place. He's trying to get the ball to Garrett. He threw the ball. It was so badly placed. It looked like he was throwing it to the Jags corner. That's exactly what it looked like. The Jags corner was so upset with himself for not catching the interception. He was ripping at his own helmet. Jack was throwing balls over guys' heads. He was throwing balls in the dirt. He missed Corey Davis wide open. He missed other guys wide open as well. It's unbelievable. Unbelievable. And as the downs continued to go and we were punting, the Jets fan base at MetLife was letting Zach Wilson have it. They were booing so loud, it was insane. It was like I was there. It was like all of New Jersey was booing him because he was playing so badly. It was unbelievable. Jags ended up hitting another field goal, so at one point they're up 13-3 as they just continue to move. Then they missed a field goal before the half, which gave us the ball back 25 seconds, and we were hoping we could get some things rolling. We got nothing. Zach ended up just lofting up an interception before the half, which really let just the MetLife crowd just let him have it, man. They let him have it. So we were thinking, hopefully we can come out, make some adjustments, because everything seems to be dead here offensively. Hopefully we can make some adjustments at half, come out after half, and really get things together. Came out after the half, and it was more of the same. More of the same. Ended up punting. Jaguars hit another field goal, puts them up 16-3. And then with 3 minutes and 31 seconds left in the third, they benched Zach Wilson and brought in Streveler. Shocked. Was blown away. They didn't go to Flacco. They went to Streveler. Now after the game, people asked Sulla about the benching, and he wouldn't even say that they benched Zach Wilson. He just said, well, we brought in Streveler because, we were trying to get the run game going, and, it just kind of snowballed from there. Like, come on, Sulla. I understand you're trying to protect the guy, but y'all benched him. Because we didn't run the football very well today either. Ty Johnson had 7 yards. He had 7 yards. Streveler was actually the Jets' leading rusher for the game with 54 yards off of 9 carries. When Streveler came in, it provided a spark for the offense. You saw the offense completely change. They started to move the football. Streveler was running. Streveler was finding guys quickly. He was decisive. They got all the way down to the Jags' 13-yard line. But then it was a turnover on downs. It was 4th and 2. He tried to get the ball to Wilson. The ball fell incomplete, turnover on downs. But that drive with Streveler was the best the offense had looked the entire day. Streveler was 10 of 15 on the day, throwing the football, 90 yards, and again, 9 carries for 54 yards rushing. Streveler also led another drive as well down the field that ended up in a turnover because Garrett Wilson fumbled the football, got kicked out of his hand. The Jags ended up hitting a field goal after that, which made the game 19-3, and it was over. This was an embarrassing football game by the New York Jets, and Zach Wilson was atrocious. I don't know what to say about him going forward. I mean, you got to think this closes the door on him. I'm not going to speculate too much, but he was so wild and inaccurate in this game. It was just unbelievable. I don't know what the Jets are going to do with him going forward. But this whole backyard football thing where you just launch the football up and hope somebody comes down with it, we saw him do that today again. That is getting old, man. You can't play football like that in the NFL. And we've seen quarterback after quarterback after quarterback in a Jets uniform come out and look better than he has in this offense. Whether it be, Josh Johnson last season, whether it be Flacco, whether it be Mike White, now Streveler, which is like the 4th string quarterback or something. I don't know what to say about Zach Wilson, but he's atrocious. This offensive line was atrocious. I mean, the defense only gave up 19 points, but It's unbelievable. I don't know what to say. Comment down below. Let me know what you folks think. How do you folks feel about this? What are your thoughts about the Jets after this loss? What are your thoughts about Zach Wilson? What are your thoughts about this Jets defense? What are your thoughts about Strevlin? I don't know what to say. This loss hurts. This was a brutal loss. Comment down below. Let's go back and forth. Folks have a good one. Peace.